What up? What up? Yeah, man. Peace, 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 peace. Peace, peace, peace. Peace, 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 peace. Peace, peace. Peace, peace, peace. Hey, hey. Hope everybody having an amazing morning. Because I know I am. Peace, 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 peace. Peace, 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 peace. Peace, peace. Mind, body, and spirit must agree as one. Health is wealth, baby. You already know. Tap in. Your mind, your body, and your spirit must agree as one. Your mind, your body, and your spirit must agree as one. The most holy place, the holy place, and the quarter roundabout. Yeah, man. That's what I'm talking about. I got about 2.5 more miles. I trained my clients this morning. I do my 5-mile walk and run. 2.5 I ran, now I'm doing my 2.5 walk. And I like to walk, run, work on my breathing, in through the nose, out through the mouth, keeping my diaphragm. You know how it go. But I be telling my brothers, man, there's so many of our melanated brothers that's losing their lives, and we don't have this conversation on diabetes, but I'm gonna keep having it, especially type 2. I see brothers out here that's type 2 diabetes, you know, and they have to be getting, you know, their blood drawn on dialysis and things. And what I tell my brothers and sisters, from studying my body, from studying us, from studying our makeup, from studying, understanding, our bodies is a well-tuned machine. And we get out of our bodies what we put into it. So if you fuel your body with junk and you think it's energy, it's going out to waste, and you building up, you know, sickness and blockage. It's so much added on, how can I say, byproducts or things that can break your body down when you're eating unhealthy. Sugary drinks, a lot of meat, especially if you're trying to lose weight. I never recommend eating meat to none of my brothers. I recommend a Mediterranean diet. I don't recommend, when I say diet, it's changing how you eating, and it's eating clean. And I uptake my intake of fruits and vegetables, and those certain things that give me fuel. You start to replace things with positive quinoa. You start replacing things with healthier foods. And when you take something from someone, I hope you're replacing it with positive. I hope you're replacing it with positive actions. And that's the thing when I talk about not just hearing it, but seeing it. Because when you're an adult, you have time. And a lot of people at adults, they talk about they don't have time when they have families. Well, you make it family time. You make this a part of your family. So your kids understand that at a young age. So as they start to mature, as they leave the nest and build their families, this will be something that they brought up in. And they teach their families this. The same way how I work out today with my wife, how I read and study and all that, and be dedicated to my family. Because that was how I was brought up. I saw those things in my household. I saw those positive things that I emulate today as an adult. And number one, for me as an adult, for me as a responsible individual, I'm gonna take care of me. I'm gonna always take care of me. Because my health is my wealth. The the holy place, the most holy place, and a quarter roundabout. The most holy place, the holy place, and a quarter roundabout. So your body, your essence should be built up a certain way to where you're able to do the work, to where you're able to walk 5 and 10 miles and speak and talk, and because this is natural. Like Muhammad Ali said, our lives as men, we always in battle mode. We always should be training. We always should be sharp in our doings. Every man should be running or walking at least 3 miles every day, working on their physical stature, reading at least 30 minutes to an hour every day. You know, working on your finances, food prepper, so where you're not wasting money, controlling your appetite. All these things is gonna add value to. When people saying they need more, no, you gotta cut wasteful things off. And then you see the increase there. But you just don't want to add more money to spend. Your whole life should change. The way you eat, the way you drink, the way you think should change. And this is what I tell brothers and sisters. They don't have the energy. They tapped out. You will see a lot of brothers that'll start something and then they quit. They tapped out because one, they want somebody doing it with them and you got to be the change unit. And then number two, you let those individuals around you with that negative conversation deplete your mission and your goal. You see? And you should be like a horse with blinders on. You don't see nothing. You don't hear nothing. You steadfast. And that's the focus that I have with this ministry. You know, when I tell brothers, you may think that you're this or your mission is this, but when your mission is from the Creator, you focused until the flesh is gone. And this, when I try to tell brothers and sisters about energy, about life, about focus, you can't let your energy be tapped out with what you're not doing, because health is wealth. I'm telling you, I tell men this all day, your health is your wealth. No man can come to me all out of shape and then trying to tell me how to live. And all they do is work all day, work 4 or 5 jobs or 2 jobs, and they don't have no money, no wives, no kids, no mortgage, and want to try to tell me something how to live. And they younger than me, out of shape. You know, those are the choices that men choose. See, I have empathy, but I don't have sympathy for no one. Why? Because I'm a map and a guide, and I be showing brothers and sisters, sometimes you got to leave home. And brothers be so stuck with a job. But if your job fire you today, if your little job, whatever job you work in, a factory or whatever, if they fired you today, what you gonna do? The first thing a person be saying is, man, I should have did this. Yes, you should have. You should have. But when people wait and they be using their home as a crutch and their job as a crutch, and then when you lose your job, you be in shambles. Because nobody in your city doing what you're doing. None of your friends come to class, none of that. So why not leave and build? We be afraid. We be afraid to change because of what somebody else saying that's out of shape and living unhealthy. We listen to people that you won't even take advice from. You listen to somebody that may be a preacher, a minister, whatever, and they fat as hell trying to tell you something about life. You can't tell me nothing. All you talking about is a whole bunch of book stuff. I'm looking at your life. I'm looking at you. You might not be here that much longer. You got high blood pressure, diabetes, gout, all that, sugar. Every foodborne disease your ass got. And you trying to tell me about living? Man, please. You look at a lot of these preachers, they fat, out of shape, got diabetes. As soon as it's over, they eating slave food. And you know I'm telling the truth. Mind, body, and spirit must agree as one. Most holy place, quarter roundabout. I'm the sun. I'm the bin. You know the sun? You see the bin? The sun? I'm the sun, the S-O-N, the S-U-N, the bin. They totally lost. I ain't dealing with no mystic stuff. I am. So if I am, I'm going to treat my vessel because everybody got time. You see? And that's what you see about unfocused men and men that can be pulled any way, Brian. I call them lukewarm, 1 foot in and 1 foot out. They're going to always be in and be out. Just like Trayvon. with the retarded shit. Excuse my candor. Brothers and sisters get into this science for the wrong thing. They think they're gonna come around me like they finna get something. But only thing you're gonna get is a rude awakening. And you're gonna get what? Accountability. And if you ain't accountable for your actions, you ain't gonna be around me too long. You know what I'm saying, Brian? You're gonna easily bow out. Because I'm accountable for my actions. I ain't got time to be around no grown Negro with a fez on that don't have no kids, a whole bunch of this, and they talk about what they don't have. Negro, go get a job at McDonald's, Burger King. Do something. Amazon. These Negroes be coming to this more science and be broke as hell coming to me, thinking they finna get something, asking some of the most outlandish questions. And we can't question this retarded bum shit. I've been telling Moors, man, I'm older than a lot of brothers that I deal with. And a lot of these brothers can't be focused. They're not even focused on nothing. Brian, they wish-washy. Tell our tribe we live. This is what I be telling people. Everybody's schedule is different. Everybody's schedule is different. This is how I know when we be working on the weekends, Negroes say they don't have no money. Are you at work on the weekends? No. Then what you doing? You sitting on your ass. See, that's why I be laughing at these Moors and these brothers. They be looking at us because we so serious because you don't do nothing. And then these Moors be acting like they trying to figure it out. Are you at work on the weekends? Nope. Are you figuring it out? What are you doing to be successful? Who are you dealing with? Who are you linking up with? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. What are you doing all those days through the week? Who are you talking to? Nothing. And then Negroes come on Saturday and Sunday after they've been out in the wilderness all week with no ideas, no business, bringing nothing to the table, just useless. And what they do, they be at home complaining. I told y'all, if me and my woman broke, we need to break up. Especially if I got a girlfriend, I be telling these y'all men, a broke Negro, a broke woman don't have no business being in a relationship. Two broke people, you ain't gonna do nothing but have sex and babies. You can be mad at me all you want to. You might work, complain. What else you gonna do? You fucking. Excuse my candor. Y'all ain't studying. The woman ain't studying with you this, so y'all having sex, spending money, and having babies. You can't be mad at me. And then a lot of people, what they do, they get on welfare. They get on welfare. I'm telling you. And people be mad at the truth. Well, the truth will make you free, Brian. That's why I said we dealing with a lot of weak men. I call it porous science. A lot of bums. A lot of Negroes act like they doing this and they invested in business and can't even support their own temple and school. And when I be saying to be a member, like my professor was saying when I was doing my dissertation, he was like, being a member to your temple with your brother is only $200 a month. He was like, church people donate way more to church than you asking your brothers for membership dues to get everything that you're offering. You need to shut that shit down. And that's what I be saying, Brian. There's no way that a group of brothers that have been with me all this time, we keep going down. We can't stand strong. Everybody going through motions, but Negroes spending and wasting money. And when you in the church, your wife give. You give money to your kids. Families be giving way more than $200 in a month at church. Then I ask brothers and sisters, what do you get out of it? Do you work out? Is your pastor a map and a guide? Can he help you graduate from college? Can he help you fill out paperwork and contracts? Can he show you about land? Is he an educator? None of that. You just got some goofball Negro up there, poly-parroting, talking about he was called to ministry, hacking with all that Southern Baptist goofy shit. They ain't gonna teach you nothing about who you are. I be knowing families that be having ministers and preachers in the family, and they be like, Sheik, they ain't talking like you. They afraid. I know they are, especially if you an older man, a minister, and you on the battlefield still, and you still afraid because you under the faith-based initiative. And that's what I be telling men. I don't need no weak men around me that's complaining, that ain't dedicated, that's 1 foot in, Brian, and 1 foot out. One day they on fire, the next week, because they want to be special on the damn job. You ain't special at work. You ain't the CEO. You a person that traded hours for dollar. Take your sorry ass to work and come home. That's it. That's all you should be doing, because you should be important in real life. You should be important at home. You should be important in your community. These Negroes ain't even important in their community, Brian. I've been doing this forever. We don't have binding books. Ask anybody, have they sold a book? Ask any brothers binding books, have they sold a book? That's why I be asking brothers, what are we doing? What are we doing? Negroes ain't even sold a shirt. Brothers be creating their own shirts and things. And what, just to put the shit in cyberspace? We promote some shit for a week and then the shit over. Man, that's some goofy shit. I don't see brothers in none of their regalia, but I see Negroes in clothes they buy from the store. That shit goofy. That's why I said we some goofy Negroes. We goofy. You create a brand, but don't promote your brand. We create music, but don't promote our music. What we doing? That's what I be saying, man. My people are lost due to a lack of knowledge because they refuse to learn. Because we being cheap with ourselves. Told you, Brian. Tell our people, tell our tribe we live. And I'm sharing with people. How can I'm networking with other people and my own people ain't networking with me? That's some sad shit. Everybody talk about how much they working and can't even afford $200 a month. Which is nothing. Which is nothing. Especially for my brothers and sisters that smoke and drink. We ain't gonna never have nothing. We ain't gonna never have nothing. Because brothers are not committed to nothing. Brothers committed more to a basketball game and the love and hip hop than their own family and their own tribe. That's the thing that I talk about. I got brothers that have been with me for years. We work out on the weekends. Brothers don't show up. You ask them Negroes, are you at work? No, they'll start lying to you. Because a lot of people are not accountable. They think this shit easy. Brian, try to put on your shoes. And when they put on your shoes, they have a culture shock like this man really do it. Yeah. Only reason that you're not doing it unless you got to go to your 9 and 5. And I tell people, you shouldn't be volunteering working a whole bunch of overtime if you're smart with your finances. Unless you're not. Because if you're working 40 hours a week, you got enough money. Especially if you're a single Negro, especially if you don't have no car note, especially if you don't have no mortgage, you got roommates. How are these Negroes broke? How? I don't get it. I don't get it. How can a man and a woman be broke? A husband and a wife with one child be broke. And I ain't talking about nobody specifically, but if the shoe fit, you wear the motherfucker. How can a man and a woman be broke? You tell me that in a household, 2 people with 1 child. This is a conversation I just had with my brother. I was just training him. He like, him and his wife need to have a conversation. I said, I know y'all do. If she's spending, you can't say nothing. One person working while the other one sitting on their ass and they don't contribute to the bills, and all your money go to bills, all your money go to this, all your money, but the other person doing nothing. Why? Talk about they raising a child. Y'all don't have enough money to be a homebound mother. You don't. You don't. And we can't have this conversation. This is what I be telling brothers. It's like, man, and sisters, what are we doing? What are we doing? Like my empress said with our ministry. She was like, just like if she was a part of a women's group or whatever, and we have our events every year. My empress said, yeah, I would like you to go, but if you can't go, babe, this is my thing. She was like, I was like, I want you to go every time, and I'm gonna give you money if you need it. This is what I be telling brothers. And if it were reversed, if it was a woman, they'd be doing it. And this is what I be telling us. We meet once a year. And us men, we can't be bold enough to say, babe, this is what I'm doing regardless how you feel. You ain't that hurt, you ain't that sick, for I can't be away for 3 or 4 days. It's something else going on with these situations. We meet once a freaking year for our meet and greet. And I have brothers talk about they can't come and all this, or their money ain't right. But we talk about this for the whole freaking year. For the whole year. That's why I said, man, we're dealing with a whole bunch of people that don't think and make excuses. But what you're doing every day, smoking, drinking, going out to eat. Just like me and my homie in Vegas, Chavez would talk about. Negroes couldn't put up $40 a month, Sheik. They come to the meet and greet. These your brothers. These men couldn't put away $40 a month to get their flight to come out here. And I told Moors they could stay at my house if you don't have the money to stay at the hotel. But we had a whole freaking year. And this is what I be saying about men, about melanated men. Don't put your money behind shit. But you will go to the club, you will drink and smoke, go out to eat, buy tennis shoes, do all that stupid shit. And when it comes to something serious, and when it comes to husband and wives, the husband can't even talk to his wife and say, babe, this is part of my brotherhood, this is serious. You know I'm planning on this each year. This is what I be telling people, and people get mad at me. I say, so what? So what? The right people catch it. That's why I said, if I'm broke and my woman broke, we need to break up. If I ain't making six figures to where I'm making 6, 7, 1,000% way more than our bills, I can't pay for everything. How can a woman pay for everything while the man's sitting on his ass if she ain't making 6 figures? How can a man pay for everything and he ain't making 6 figures and the woman sit at home? That's some stress. If you ain't making 6 figures and your woman ain't bringing nothing to the table. That's what I be telling men. You think love is just physical? That's some bullshit. Okay, you pay all the bills, you do all this, and the only thing you get from your woman is sex and a cooked meal? Man, please. So when it's time for you to do something and you want to be a part of something, you can't. Or it's a problem. Because you can't spend your money on or invest in some things. Why? Because. But if she was on the other foot, you wouldn't have no say-so in nothing. I know women that be having no money, having a whole bunch of kids be going to get their nails done and shit, going to Starbucks, all that dumb shit, on welfare. And then the man that busts his ass, he can't do nothing he want to do positive. He can't invest nothing positive. Why? Because everything on you. And we can't have those conversations. Please. That's why I be telling people, ain't no way two broke people together and we ain't stop and say, hold the fuck on. Something need to change. How we gonna have a future? This ain't no future. We don't talk about it. But I like you. That's stupid. You don't like nothing about me. You don't do nothing with me. You don't come to class. You don't work out with me. You don't study with me. Everything that I do as I elevate it is wrong or you don't like it. That shit's sad. Men doing everything on their own. As men begin to get in shape, they women ain't in shape. And we supposed to love them. And I'm not just talking about women. The shoe can fit on both sides. But I'm using this as a speaking point because I hear men complaining all the time. A man working out, but your woman not working out. So are you telling her to work out with you? Or are you telling her she's fat and ugly? Because I motivate my woman to work out with me. But if she chooses not to, that's a problem. You got to bring that shit up. If you eating healthy and clean and your wife come home with McDonald's and Burger King and goddamn all whatever the hell that crap is, and you eating clean and she feeding that bullshit to your babies, she ain't shit. She killing her baby and she don't even know it because she lazy. That she don't want to prepare the food and cook. What we do, take our kids to McDonald's and Burger King and you know that shit killing them. Feeding them cereal and shit with all that red dye in it and you know it's killing them. And you know it's killing them. I be telling our people, a lot of times you feeding your kids this shit, that's how they being autistic, ADHD. You letting them get all these goddamn shots. Raise your kids. But see, these people don't have enough time because they just want to nigga-tain them. You just entertain your kids and you think you raised them. Throw a ball in front of them, take them here so they can have fun. Everything is fun. Your kids ain't learning shit. Y'all see what I'm saying, family? We got to start having real conversations, especially relationships, when we bring children in this world, or when we on the mission and we done elevated and our women looking at us like, you still doing that? Hell yeah. This is my life. What are you talking about? And this is what I be saying. It's like, okay, so what's your mission? If most of y'all men was in church, then wives would be right there with you with all the kids dressed up and they'd be donating money. If your wife was in church, she'd be trying to force you to come to church and listen to that bullshit. You would be right there in the dumbass Steve Harvey suit with the tags all on it, with the stitching all on the back of your suit, thinking you clean, but you don't even know how to wear a suit. You understand what I'm saying? But it'd be an issue. And that's what I be telling, because you growing and you learning, and your wife not. Your wife not studying, she watching Love and Hip Hop and all them stupid ass reality shows coming to you with all that stupid shit. She won't even get her ass up and work out. You work out 5 or 7 days a week, she ain't doing a goddamn thing but getting fat as hell. And eating restaurant food all day and feeding the kids that shit while you working out, while you food prepping. I get tired of that shit. I can't love you no more. I can't even teach life into you. You might as well be on your motherfucking own. Excuse my candor. Why? Because if I'm God in the household, you ain't listening to nothing I'm saying. What's the purpose? Then they be reading all these dumbass books that don't have nothing to do with nothing, but we still poor and broke. Going out to eat restaurants and shit, and we broke on welfare. That shit's stupid. And men don't say nothing. You're supposed to be homeschooling. I don't see nobody homeschooling or nothing. I see people out spending money with their kids. You ain't teaching your kids. I got books for kids, everything. I'll be teaching my kids at home if I have a family. After they come from school, then they got school at home. You're gonna learn how to swim, ABCs, 1, 2, 3s. We're gonna do our physical activity workout. Then we're gonna do our scholastic stuff. How many parents doing that? Talk about you homeschooling. You don't have no school at home. All you're doing is throwing a tablet and a TV in front of them kids and letting them play. I know this for a fact. I'm looking at the shit. You post everything on fucking Facebook, then they be mad why their kids failing and their kids don't know a goddamn thing. They can't read, they can't write. They don't know a damn thing in the world, but then try to get on the internet and try to tell me something. Women too. You see these old ass women, 45 years old, still in the club. You 45. I'm 48. I take my wife out to jazz clubs and things like that for entertainment, with my wife, or if my noble's in town, we go smoke a cigar, listen to some good music. I ain't going out to no clubs every week dressing up, buying clothes. Here it is, these women 45 in the club talk about these girls hating on me. You old enough to be their mama. You 45, 48, my age, in the club, with these little babies, fighting these little babies, all this love and hip hop, all this love in Atlanta. These some old ass fucking bats. These women 50, 60, half of them ain't even married. Then you got these old ass women going to get their body done on the internet. Woman, you wouldn't got your body done. And they be mad when I speak like this. I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn, man. We lazy. We lazy. And Negroes be lukewarm with 1 foot in and 1 foot out. All you gotta do is watch them. You ask a man, what's your schedule? They'll lie to you. They'll lie to you. They'll lie to you. They'll lie to you right in your motherfucking face. Oh, so you work what's your schedule? So when it's time for us to work out and have class, are you working? Nope. Well, you lukewarm. That's why they can't be a part of nothing. You Negroes couldn't be no Boy Scout, couldn't be a part of my dojo, or none of that shit. You couldn't be a part of that. Why? Because you're sorry. No disrespect to no one. No disrespect to no one. You ask a grown man, what's your schedule? They'll tell you their schedule. Okay, I'll be there. The Negroes don't show up. So do you work on the weekends? No, I don't work on the weekends. Or your brother, that's part of your ministry, that's been with you for over 5 years. Say we got our brick and mortar, and I depend on you to open the door or do the introduction. You don't show up, or you don't even say a goddamn thing to me. You just say, fuck it. That's what I be saying. I got a text stream, and that's what I can be telling people. Everybody on different schedule, which is fine. But brother can't respond within 24 hours. I be sharing shit in the text stream that'll educate you. That's why I'm gonna let one of my college students be in our text stream. He's gonna be like, your whole text stream with your muftis is wisdom. I be sharing shit in there that people be buying. Just shared some shit in there this morning with my muftis. Brian, didn't I? I just share all information. We got a text stream that I share. And Negroes don't look at it in 24 hours. When I be lecturing, these motherfuckers be acting like I'm saying something so magical. Cause your punk ass ain't looked in the text stream. Excuse my candor, how can I teach my brothers and I say, look at this, and I'm a mapping a guy and I'm putting shit on the platter. We got a text stream. In the text stream this morning, what did I share? All those expensive ancient books that European students bought for me this morning for $100. I put in the text stream, I asked my muftis, y'all can get all these 4 books for $20. Ain't a nigga said shit. Excuse my candor. We ain't shit. And then men be jumping on my page, don't be donating nothing. Write their names down, I'm blocking everybody. Flat the fuck out, and they calling me sheik. No disrespect. I ain't your sheik, and I'm not talking to you, Brother Ron. I'm talking to people individually be following me for years, calling me their sheik. I ain't your sheik. It's just like you call me dad. I ain't your dad, you got your own dad. You got your own mom. I'm a sheik for my brothers and sisters. I can be your sheik too, but people, they don't be supporting shit. They want everything fucking free. They don't want to support, nothing is real. Oh, you should have a brick and mortar. Well, your sorry ass should support it. That's all we do. Negroes be on my page and try to see if they can find something and post it on their punk ass pages. Excuse my candor. I'm just saying, I got feelings too. That's why I call this shit poor science. Negroes be talking, you don't even got $20. Negroes be coming to class each week and they never donated a fucking thing. But you would take your ass to church, your wife go to church, here babe, let me give you some money for church to put into the offering with your sorry ass. You ask a noble, would you donate to my temple, my physical temple if you came? Well, you own this brother temple when he had class on Saturday and Sunday. What? Nobody donate. Write these names down, Brian, so we can block all their asses. Lukewarm. Our people be lukewarm. It ain't no dedication, no commitment to nobody. Everybody make excuses. Everybody. But then a Negro will say, well, if I wasn't married, I'd be doing A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Oh, so now you're going to blame your wife with your sorry ass. You're going to blame your wife. Instead of telling your wife this is what it is, you're supposed to be God in the house. You're going to say, well, I'll be doing this if I ain't have no wife. Well, that means you ain't shit. Because if it was me, I bet you I'd be doing exactly what I want to do. If I was married to your wife, she'll be right here with me. Why? Because I'm going to be on her ass. And if not, we ain't going to be together. That's why. Fuck you mean? I don't need no woman to pay no bills for me. I be telling these men, oh, you with your woman because she paying the bills? Because I ain't with no woman to pay no bills. I can pay my own shit. I'm a boss. I'm a boss. I pay my own shit. I get out and do 100 damn things when a nigga will go to work and be complaining at work. I do 15,000 things and do that job that you complain about. And when I get off, I come do 20 things while your ass complaining, watching TV, getting high and drunk. Then come home and love my wife and spend time with my wife and study. Then study with my muftis. Then train every single day. Miss me with that sorry ass shit. And I'm 48. I'm 48. I'm older than a lot of you sorry Negroes on here. I've been through some of the same shit y'all sorry asses went through. I've been through death of my brother, my cousin's family. I've been through all type of shit that half of you Negroes would have gave up on. And I went to the university, got 2 degrees, got a bachelor's degree, got a master's degree. I'm almost done with my doctorate degree in Indigenous People Law and Policy, and I don't even talk about it. I got 1 more year because I've been taking 2 classes a semester because that shit is just a lot. Almost done. And then I'm the fuck out of here. I told everybody I'm going to Europe. I'm dead serious. I'm going to fucking Europe. If I can teach and lecture and go on the college campus in one day and make money and offer books, and I come on here and all these Negroes call themselves Moors with Moors flags, and they call me Sheik. That's some stupid shit. If I'm your Sheik, if I'm Sheik and people call me Sheik, then that means it's a certain homage that you're giving to the Sheik. It's like, oh, if you call me Sensei, oh, that's your Sensei, you do Wing Chun with him, no, but I know he is Sensei. Well, why you don't study with him? You say you this, or you a Moor, you got a Sheik? No. When you call him a Sheik, why he ain't your Sheik? Why he ain't your teacher? Why you don't study? Why you don't know nothing? Because Negroes sorry, they just want to jump on the internet, but I'm shutting this shit down. I already got my passport. I'm getting the fuck out of the States. I'm getting out of here. I got a little bit more business to handle. I'm getting ready to buy a modular home for a vacation house out here in Ahwatukee for myself and my muftis when they come in town, because I'm trying to have my muftis transition. I got to do what I got to do. I done turned down positions to do this for my people, and it was contingent on me shutting this down, and I can make a good salary, and I said, no, I can operate off small donations from my people. I don't need to, sell out for a check. But I have bills and things too. And then all my European colleagues, I got books, I got shit to sell, and nobody buy the shit. That's why I said this shit is useless with Moors. This shit is useless. Why these Negroes complain on welfare is useless. Go on these Negroes pages and look at them. They act like they so smart. And then you ask them where they get their books from. Amazon. Where they get their fairs from. George Lauder or Amazon. Where they get their kufis and bonnets. Amazon. Go sit the fuck down somewhere. Our dollars don't circulate in our community no fucking where. Every Negro on here goes straight to Amazon. All my European professors, my European Jews that know me, they get their yarmulke, their talents, any regalia, any books from me. Why not your sorry ass? And Negroes be on my page every week. And I'm on your page, Negroes be posting books, calling me Sheik. You ain't supported a goddamn thing. You love Jeff Bezos more than me. And I got everything Jeff Bezos have. Morris Haberdasher, mypdfbooks.com, books with the Z. Bindingbooks.com. That's what I be telling us, man. This shit is poor as science. A whole bunch of bum-ass Negroes want some shit for free. That's why I be telling y'all. 2 broke people need to break up. You can't get these Moors with their women to stand by them. I get 5 Moors right now. And if all 5 Moors got wives, I bet you they wives ain't rocking with them. I bet you they wives think they some retardo fardos. I bet you they wives be like, well, you need to be teaching them because the shit they own is retarded. I guarantee you. I guarantee you. I talk to women every day. They like, Sheik, they ain't speaking like you. These Negroes some bums. I said, I know. They have no business speaking no more science. I said, I know. But they do anyway because they think they know something. We talk about these bum, sovereign citizen Negroes. We talk about these Negroes that got high blood pressure, diabetes, gout. Talk about, oh, it's hereditary. No, it ain't. That's the shit your wife feeding you. That's the shit that you used to. That's the whole analogy of soul food. When Big Mama fat ass died, excuse my candor, and then everybody died from eating bad food. You know? And when you eat bad food, that's diabetes. I ask any man on here, do you work out? They be quiet in the church mouse. How many men on here work out? I know my muftis work out. It's a lot of men on here that's finna die. They taking high blood pressure, diabetes pills, they go right to McDonald's, eating all that pork, eating all that meat, beef, all this chicken that you don't even know what it is, drinking all these sodas, Gatorade, genetically modified organisms, trying to tell me something. Lukewarm. These brothers lukewarm. But when I talk to women, they be like, if I'm part of a brotherhood or a sisterhood, if I'm an Easter Star or a Scout member, my husband ain't stopping me from going to my yearly conferences. This is what women tell me. I be like, huh? She's like, he know this part of my ministry. He know this part. He don't gotta go, but this is my ministry. If he wanna go, if he got enough money to go, fine. But I got enough money to go, I'm going. This is what women be telling me. They be like, yeah, but this part of my ministry. He can be a part if he want to, but I'm going. I say, I got a job. Ain't no man finna tell me how to spend my money if I'm taking care of home too like he should. If I want to go buy 4 pair of shoes and it's my own money and I can take care of home, I can. These Negroes don't even be the boss at their home talking that shit. You can't tell me a damn thing, sorry, Negro. When you can't talk to your wife in love and be like, this is something important, she ain't gotta go. Because if you were single and if you ain't have a wife, your ass will be here. That's what I be telling men. And I know women, they'll be like, no, my husband part of this brotherhood or a scout leader, a part of the BBT. I am too, but I'm not gonna stop him from going. That's his brotherhood. If he got enough money to go, he going. And I support him to go if he needs some help financially. This is what I be hearing from real women. But then I be seeing men, they be like, oh, I can't go with my wife, all this. Man, what you mean your wife what? That shit be whack, man. No disrespect to nobody. That shit be whack. I be talking to women too, and they be like, women do that shit. And I be like, what? When they don't want you to do something, they'll act like they hurt. Or the women be telling me this, because they be like, most men relationships is based on condition. This is what women be telling me. I said, what? She was like, Sheik, you know that. The men in their lower self, they think they something. Their whole relationship and marriage is based on conditions. What you gonna do? And if you don't do it, that woman mad as hell. See? My empress say, ain't nothing stopping your ministry, babe. If I can't go, you going. Just like my meet and greet this year, none of my muftis' wives coming. So I said, well, going to Indiana with your mom. My wife like, well, ain't none of the muftis' wives coming? I said, no. She said, well, why they ain't gonna come in? I said, you ask them. They be wanting my wife to speak, but with my wife speak, she gonna speak to the men and make a motherfucking man feel this goddamn big. People talking, well, talk to my wife. You don't want my wife to talk to your wife, because my wife gonna make your wife cry. My wife gonna make your girlfriend cry. Point blank. She gonna be like, are you lukewarm or you all in? What you mean? My wife be like, cause I can tell you lukewarm. You was with this man when he was in his lowest. Now he rising up to God essence and you like him less? What type of fucking fool is you? This man at home all the time now studying, trying to bring things to you. Around his sheep that's positive. They build it. They love each other. They working out. And you love this man less? Get your punk ass out of here. Because you want to go to the club, or you want to go to Applebee's, or you want this man to sit down with you and watch some stupid ass love and hip hop and then argue with him over some stupid shit that your dumb ass done seen on TV. That shit fake. These old ass women down there 50 years old getting their bodies done. See, this shit is real. But we can't talk about it. Yeah, okay. I'll talk about it. That's why most Moors don't have the energy. All they do is sit on the internet. And then I'll be asking these Moors, what do you do in your city? You ain't even popping in your city, and you been living in your city all your fucking life. I've been in Arizona for almost 14 years, and I got way more following and what I do than people that been at home all their life. Just like my brothers that bindingbooks.com, I asked them brothers, how many books you sold in your city off the internet? Nothing. Because we wishy-washy. And then when I go back home in my city of Flint, Michigan, I'm important in real life. I ain't talking about no job. I can be at the hood store and sell books. I go to the library and say, I go to the library, everything I do, this is me. I be telling men, we got a lot of weak men. Hello. We got a lot of weak men. And I just have to be honest, because a man won't be spiritual a man won't work out. A man won't get off his ass. A man would think, well, I got a job, and that's it. So fucking what? You got a job. You grown. You got to pay to live. Grown-ass man. That ain't enough. You got a job. You ain't teaching your kids shit. You ain't teaching your wife shit. You ain't teaching no other kids nothing in the community. You ain't helping no other brothers. You ain't volunteering none of your time or your money. And then these Negroes be talking about we Jews. You don't do shit Jewish. What do any of these Negroes on here do Jewish? What do any of these Negroes on here that call themselves Moors with flag do Moorish? Name one. Name one. Because one standing on your square is donating to your temple and school. All these Moors, they call me sheik. And then I say, how am I your sheik? Tell me how I'm your sheik. Do you got a temple in your area? No. Do you support your dues and I'm your sheik? Hell no. I can't even get grown men to donate $200 a month, and that ain't shit. And I give you extras. I give you all the wisdom with the $200 you give each month with the taxes and receipt. And I give you wisdom that you will pay for. That costs thousands. One piece of literature I give you succeeds the damn monthly donation that you would give. And this is what I be telling these sorry men. They want everything for free. And then they'll say, but you would go to church and donate. You sorry as hell. Your wife get up every Sunday while you sitting your ass at home and go to the church and take the kids. Tell me I'm lying. I start calling y'all out. Your wife get up, take the kids. You go give all your kids $20. Your wife put her 10% in there. And then when it's about our temple in school, nothing. Here come pennies and nickels. But then when I deal with my European colleagues, they say, shut that shit down. You're dealing with broke people that call themselves Jews. They can't even support what you're doing, but they support the black church, which is dead, and they can't support you. Shut it down and come teach us. I be just sharing everything that I have conversation with people in Arizona. My mufti on here, Brian, what did I put in the text stream this morning? I share everything with y'all. Don't nobody respond. Here it is this morning. I shared a TikTok video that a European person asked me, hey, Sheik, do you got this book? You know I got it. Bought that one book for $100. I share everything in the text stream, say y'all can get all 4 of these. Nobody respond. So nobody got $20, but you can go on Negro's page, they smoking, they drinking, they dancing around, birthdays and shit. All that goofy shit. Got all the access to educate your family at home, and we talk about what the kids ain't learning at school. The school ain't designed to teach your kids nothing. The school is designed to teach them the 1, 2, 3s and ABCs, general education. It's for your sorry ass. Just like my Jewish colleagues, they started off with their daycare, elementary, middle school, now they got a high school, and they church all connected. And we up here complaining, talk about what the school, they finna stop public education. So fucking what? The church is supposed to be our education and our school and our spiritual house. This is what I'm telling Moors. You always complaining, but all you gotta do is support with your tax dollars. I give you a tax and receipt. I'll build our own. I'll go buy one of these buildings in my city. I'll get ready to buy with my own dollars. But the Holy Spirit and my dad and my family like, don't spend your own money, son. I was about to blow 70, 80 grand on buying a building. For what? For what? No, we need to do that shit. We need to put our money together and do it and continue and give donations each month and get taxes and receipts. But we ain't shit. We complain about the churches and the mega churches. The people supporting them. What do more support? Nothing. What do more support? They jump on the internet. They go from this person to this person to this person. Oh, do you know this person? What about this? Man, screw all that shit. I said they all some criminals. That's what I said. Ain't nobody teaching classes. I teach classes and I lecture. I have degrees in real life. I'm part of the Philosophical Research Society. I'm bringing information to our people. And people pay for this shit. And I come in our community and I just ask for donations. And on our text stream, all the information that I'm sharing with my close Jacobites, I might as well fucking stop, Brian. Brian, I might as well stop, huh, Brian? What you think? Because I'm putting information in there that people be sending me TikTok videos that y'all say TikTok videos, but every fucking TikTok video, Brian, don't I have to research? Yes or no, Brian? Any goddamn thing that people be sending me or I send y'all on TikTok that European students send me, then ask me, do I have the book that the TikTok video was talking about? Don't I have every fucking one, Brian? Huh? Don't I got every one? Yes or no? Anything you see on TikTok and they quote old ancient books, I got them all. I have a full fucking library. And so when y'all see this new Arizona number in the text stream, that's one of my college students that I tutor. they grew. And I said, I want y'all to see the response I get with college students, because I don't think people be believing the shit that I be saying. So I'm about to create a whole nother text stream with 3 of my college student European guys in there and show what the fuck going on in real life. And they laughing at it. Everyone on here talking about, well, they got direct connection with you, Sheik. We see you once or twice a week and we email you. And then you share that in your text stream. They like, can we be part of your text stream then? You know what? Absolutely you can. Because this shit ain't doing nothing for me. I'm doing community service for my people. I done all this research and bringing shit back to my people for fucking pennies. Pennies. And you telling me $20 is expensive? Man, you got to be crazy as hell. And a European college student bought the fucking document for $100? You crazy. He said, oh, it's way worth it. Him and his college buddies put the money together. He said, because we got a oral presentation. They all put the money together. He like, we needed this for our group because they're dealing with first century and the golden age and the medieval time. And these European students at GCU teaching history from me, making everybody sit on their butt. That's why I be laughing at Moors. And my brothers that's been with me for 5 or 6 years, that's still on the same sorry ass level. And we afraid to talk about money. It take money to build any goddamn thing. Ecclesiastes chapter 10, verse 19. Wine is made for laughter, but money trumps all. I ain't afraid to talk about no money. We blowing the shit. Negroes got it. We ain't gonna never have nothing. And people, all this work, I done went into debt, going to university, I paid it off by selling books. And now here it is, I can replenish the world. I done did all this research, got all these books from people, and I'm offering for pennies of the dollars, and Negroes just jump on my page, peace Sheik, come to class, don't give a slug, don't donate, don't get no literature. They be confused about Moorish science, asking a million questions. All you gotta do is get the literature. If you confused over Moorish science, I done gathered and compiled almost like 8 books of Moorish science. A whole bunch of books that I know Negroes not gonna read, because they got a 3rd grade comprehension. I done made all that shit and compiled it to about like 20 pages. 25, and I done done that shit about 10 times. Esoteric Science of the Fez, Divine Creed of Moorish Islam, House of Ali, Sufism and the Triple Rose, Moorish Salat, and how the BBT believe, all that. So when Negroes be confused, you confused because you want to be. I done wrote the manuscripts right here, and you still confused. And I know Moors don't study. I know this for a fact. I don't care what you say, you don't have the time. Watching videos and reading books ain't it. If you're not fact checking things, because you can get a book and I can say that book is lying, and then when I check it to show you the whitewashing or the historical folly in it, the first thing a Negro do is get mad, because you into characters. Got time for no character. I don't respect no old fool or no young fool. An old fool was a young fool. I don't respect nobody, especially they call themselves some grand sheik, and you led people who will burn the house. And then when people start asking you shit, you start talking in fucking circles. Man, miss me with that dumb, retarded shit. I don't respect no bum more talking about they gonna show you how to cancel corporate debt. You don't got no corporate debt. You a bum. Sovereign citizen, oxymoron, you a bum. All these Moors talking about they dealing with Bitcoin, you a bum. Bums. All these Negroes bums and scamming y'all. It's poor science. Brian, all you gotta do is ask these Moors that's follow me where they temple at and who they sheik. Ask them. When people jump on my page, ask them, do they got a temple in their city? Ask them, Brian, and then ask them how long they've been following me. Ask them, and then ask them, why do they call me sheik? I understand it's giving, how can I say, respect. I get that. But if I'm calling somebody sheik, that means you my sheik. Especially if I'm a Moor, if I got the damn Moorish flag on there, and I'm following this man forever, goddamn, what am I following him for? Am I a groupie? Am I a participator or a spectator? Or am I lottering? Which one? See, brothers don't want to speak. And that's what I be telling us. This shit is poor science. People be talking about the temples is infiltrated. You ask one of these goofy Negroes that be saying that, what temple you went to? None. You just an internet Negro. You ain't went to nan fucking temple. You don't know nobody that's ordained from the temple. That's a sheik like me. And through the temple don't mean shit, because a lot of that shit is stupid. I got the documents that tell you that a lot of these men is stupid, but the science is right. That's why I don't put no faith in no lying ass men that act like we don't pay taxes. Then they try to have you file fake taxes, like Marcel L. Walton, peace be among him. But them Negroes lie, and then people be acting like, you can't talk about, man, shut your punk ass up. You ain't gonna do shit. This man let people that burn their houses and went to jail for it. We gonna talk about it, goddamn it. We gonna talk about all them Moors that ran their ass to China, act like some fucking communists, and act like they selling ID in China. And then they be squatting houses in Texas and be getting their ass dragged out by the task force. Go on with that shit. We ain't finna talk about this person is our grand sheik and all that, and he not. And that shit is garbage. If you from the temple, show your temple ID, like I have. Show your decree, your anointing, like I have, to teach the truth. These Negroes be lying because they be trying to sell y'all some shit. Them Negroes know they was acting like some Moorish consulate. That sheik that y'all call y'all sheik with the hair, and that bald-headed Negro, Charlemagne Bay, and he was married to a European lady. Them Negroes lied to everybody, got people in the burning house. And then everybody, ooh, he. Go on with that shit. You can't come around me with that trash. None of you lying Negro old fools. I know too many of them. Me and my wife was just at, what was that, Big Lots, and they was closing down. I ain't gonna say the man's name because he live in Arizona. That Negro saw me and my wife at the store like he seen a ghost. My wife was like, why that man turn to hide? Because I said, that's that Negro that be lying on the internet. He said, he saw you and hid. I said, I told you, babe. Ask my wife. Negro hid. Negro hid. He be on the internet acting like he's some herd man. That Negro hid. You with your wife like you finna buy furniture. That Negro saw me. That nigga did a beeline. Ask my wife. She's like, babe, this man ran because he saw me. These men wives know they be lying. I told y'all. I could go deeper with this shit. That's like that Black Wall Street shit, the Negro with all the tattoos on his face. I talk about, oh, they always having that, all them ladies, and then that lady he was with, she ain't with him no more. Where the Black Wall Street at? All these people that tried to come together as a scam group, now they dispersed, and y'all still dealing with these fools? Are y'all retarded? Pretty much. We like people to dress up, like an empress told me. She said, this Negro dress up, and y'all on the internet call this man the king. After he done lied to y'all over and over, after he done had the liar, the fraud, Billy Carson on his show, talk about one of the prolific scholars in the world that got the history, and this and that and the other, you know? And she said, here it is, this Negro had him on the show, he ain't do no background check. Billy Carson graduated from Harvard, and this the person y'all follow still. That's that payola shit. But this is what Negroes like, because somebody dressed up with a bandana on. Y'all some goofies, man. But these people is known for scamming y'all, and they ain't even smart as Bernie Madoff. And they still doing that shit. They still doing that shit, but they be hiding behind their religion or they Canaanites. Or they, oh, I got some secret, this is why you ain't successful with that old influencer shit. Miss me with that trash. But these the ones that scam y'all. All y'all gotta do is pull up pocket watchers from JT. Every person on there, them scamming. He's a financial advisor. Everything on there that I be talking about, even if, I'm sure he gonna hit me up because somebody was like, I hit JT up and told him he need to get with you. He even had that dude on there, Tahaka Bay, saying that he was a scammer. And I said, I told y'all, you got to get the right representative to come on there and represent that. And then people gonna have to shut up. But what we do, we get characters. And they do that on purpose because they know they can get characters to destroy them. But you ain't gonna have me on no shit because I'm shutting it all down. Give a fuck if you know financial advisor. That don't mean you got no money. And I don't need no financial advisor. If I got the bag, what I need you to finance me for, and I do business. I don't need you to do shit. But I'm telling you from speaking points, people talking about this stuff, and they be mad. Y'all the criminals that do it. Just like JT had this lady on there scamming with all these fake checks and all this fake credit and all this fake shit these Negroes doing. Oh, you can go to this credit union and do this scam. That was that Black Wall Street shit. You know, all those influencers. The Negro with the tattoos on his face, I don't know his name. I'm gonna say the dude that called himself Keys. Who else? The Negro BNX. You know them Negroes, Billy Carson, all of them. They were calling themselves I forget what they call it. What happened to it, y'all? I'm asking my brothers and sisters this. What happened to it? What happened to it? What happened to all this stuff? Because all y'all was watching that shit during the COVID, during the conscious community, all those brothers and sisters, we can't talk about it, huh? So all these brothers disperse, and then they continue to do the same shit. You cannot tell me that brother didn't get on there and said, oh, and Billy Carson, the world's most prolific, he got this secret knowledge, graduated from Harvard. And I'm telling you, that Negro ain't graduated from Harvard. He stole somebody's identity. I can't wait till the real Billy Carson hit me back, because I know him. A successful melanated brother, entrepreneur. I know him. I took a business class with him. You know? What happened is the pocket ran from the couch. You know it's all about the fluff. You damn right it is, brother. It's pageantry, it's fake. And then we act like we can't talk about none of that. Come on, man. We gonna, like these Moors, we gonna cancel corporate debt. What corporate debt do a bum have? We gonna cancel corporate debt. Squatters have no rights in Florida. I teach you the law. I ain't going to get no eviction notice. If you break in my house, I'm going to get a whole nother piece of paper, B&E, and I'm coming with my security and we whooping your ass and dragging you out. I ain't got to call no police. I ain't got no contract with you. You B&E. And if you go get an attorney, now they got you in litigation because you don't know law. And they be mad. They be mad. I said, you don't know law. In the state of Florida, squatters have no right. Squat in my house in Florida and watch my security team drag your ass out. Talk about, oh, we found it. You ain't find nothing, fool. You ain't do your due diligence. My house ain't, I don't owe no taxes on my house. I ain't behind on no taxes, fool. That's what I be telling retardo, fardo, Negroes. You squatting. And then in each state is laws for you to get something if no one own it. It's a process. It's a process. It's a process. And we can't talk about it though, huh? Why? And then all of these new people come in, they get caught up with all these old refurbished fools that done disperse, telling you that they can nationalize you and denationalize you. Can't no Negro you met on the internet nationalize you or denationalize you. It'll change you from the descendant nature of your foremothers and forefathers. How? Well, we're going to expatriate from this de facto government. Then you're what? You a domestic terrorist, foreign and abroad. Retardo. They ain't going to teach you this? No, because they are criminals. See, this is the truth, and the truth will make you free. You got a whole bunch of old fools with that conscious community stuff that disperse. Because when it first came out, you had Polite talking about he can nationalize you. And everybody, ooh, I want some ID. You see what happened with that shit? Prison. When I went to Vegas, Negro hit me up. I said, I'll pop in Vegas right now. Popped in Vegas right then, took a red eye. Flew riding right past me. You talk about you teaching classes. You a damn lie. I teach classes. I teach people how to open a business. Quick 30 accounts. Article of the organization, Duns and Bradstreet. I'll show you how to have part of your house as business, as a write-off. I do this, especially for my ministers. I'll show you how to be tax exempt for the federal government. Religious, charitable, scientific, educational-wise. I'll be telling our brothers, the money that you giving willingly to Uncle Sam sits in the private banking system. You're supposed to support your religious and charitable contribution of your choice, and we build our infrastructure, but it falls on deaf ears with Negroes. Because they listen to all these old criminals that was talking, how can I say, above your understanding, and then when things start being revealed, none of that shit mean nothing. I don't care how old you are. I don't give a damn how many Black Law dictionary you have. I'll destroy that Black Law dictionary. It ain't nothing but definition terms. We don't use that in the arena of court. Don't nobody care about no stupid ass Black Laws dictionary. So what? These Negroes be lying, man. And none of that stuff is Moorish science. It ain't no such thing as no Moorish. These Negroes ain't no Moorish consulate or the consulate general. How the hell you a criminal ass, a consulate general here in America, and then your ass go on the highway, hey, trying to talk to the police, and they bust your head and start kicking you, and your ass locked up. And all these people got a court-appointed attorney pleading to a lesser charge, and they on the phone crying. What about the ride of the Moors when these Negroes talk about they got pulled over? No, your ass pulled over. And them Negroes is agents. And if you were prepared to do something, all them people went into a burning house. But we can't talk about it, huh? We can't talk about none of that stuff. We can't talk about look at their website. Somebody else bought their website. These Negroes is goofy. And now they all beefing with each other. Them Negroes in Canada, what's their name? I forget that other group. They were acting like they didn't know who Jamal was and all that. Yes, they do, because y'all Negroes gave them money. And now they like Jamal ain't nothing. I told y'all this shit is stupid. Just like another Moor on the internet, the light-skinned dude that called himself a traveling Moor. They was acting like they didn't know the other group. But somebody sent me a video of him and a Negro talking. She was like, these Negroes is stupid and they frauds. I said, you ain't got to tell me, I already know. They know better to come to me with that shit, because I ain't on nobody team. All them lying-ass Moors in Atlanta talk about they some damn police team with some AA22 badges. That ain't nothing but a doc number. And now you can't find it no more. That ain't no police badge. These Negroes crazy. And then somebody asked me, do I know Asir the Duke? Man, I told y'all, I don't know nobody. Don't want to know him. But when I had my building out here, these criminals were like, we're going to have Asir the Duke to come out here and teach us the Exude of the Nation. I went right in my backpack and pulled out this. What? This book, they all eyes dropped. I said, y'all don't have this? I don't need no man to come teach me something I got. This bullshit. Y'all niggas scamming. We going to pay him $500. No, you going to pay that nigga $500 and it ain't going to be in my building. Y'all do that shit somewhere else. And then these Negroes be coming out with this badge. And when I showed the police this badge, the AA22 number, he walked away. Man, shut up. That's some stupid shit. And if you think that's real, you retarded as hell. We got to clean our own house up. Them badges don't mean nothing, all that cosmetic. Okay, if it means something, you go get one and have somebody make you one with an AA22 number on it, and you get pulled over and show that to the cop. Do you think that's going to do something for you, y'all? Or do they? Or you think they're gonna think your ass retarded? All these stack of papers these criminals be pulling out. I'm a foreign national. You a what? What's a foreign national? I'm not an American. I'm a foreign national with these stupid ass cosmetic plates with no Madrid on the front. That ain't no diplomatic plate, fool. Man, I done told y'all. I'm talking like this for a specific reason. I'm 48. I've been doing this shit for a long time. And the same thing is happening over and over and over and over and over. Our own people, they ain't even smart as Bernie Madoff in our community using religion or using some special knowledge to sell you some fucking snake oil or some bullshit water. All you gotta do is eat to live. You don't need none of that shit. You don't need nothing, nobody selling you at the end of they talking, and I'll buy my oil or buy my gold. You don't need none of that shit. You gotta eat to live. You don't need to buy no olive of Eve, whatever somebody was complaining about. I got the ingredients. I'll show you how to make it. I got the herb book, Herbology for Home Study, where Dr. C to get all this shit from the doctor from Honduras. I got the manual. That's why I be laughing at people. They say, man, you don't need to buy nothing. I'll show you how to make your own concoction. We'll shut it all down. We'll shut all that shit down. And then you look at these Negroes that selling shit, look at their stomachs. Look at them. They look like they losing weight like a woman trying to put on a dress. Them Negroes don't have no cut, no nothing. It's all fallacy. Most of them Negroes took Ozempic. I'm telling you, most of them Negroes took Ozempic, but they ain't gonna tell you. See, I know the real. Them Negroes took Ozempic, man. Just like back in the day when them Negroes be big, they'd get that liposurgery. Them Negroes won't work out and they lose weight and their head still be big as hell. All you gotta do is look. Their stomachs be big as hell. But then they're trying to tell you in shape. You don't see them working out or nothing. Well, take this herb and it kill herpes and all. Man, is you retarded? Clearly you are. Clearly. But that's what we do. Any questions, man? Any questions? We can be getting scammed by these Negroes on the internet that been scamming forever. Even the dude from the Nation of Islam, the ex-dude, what he do? He got on the internet, ooh, we got 400 acres. Now, if you part of the Nation of Islam, you don't need to be doing nothing with nobody else. The Nation of Islam is big. And y'all know they under Dianetics, under Ron L. Hubbard. But here it is, the religious dude, this how they scam their people. One, they went to Amazon and bought a goddamn tool shed, hire hats, scissors, and ribbon cutting, and talk about, we celebrate they 400 acres. And I know the old European family that owned the 400 acres. These Negroes lied, collected all that money from people. Where the land at? Where the Never Never farms at? Where they at, y'all? Where they at? They went on the internet doing all this fake ribbon cutting. Where the Never Never farms at? Where the 400 acres with all these homes on it? Where it's at? So where all the money they collected? These are our own people that hide under religion. Oh, well, they this and that. No, you a scam artist. And then Waddle and JT, the same brother, was dealing with that Ponzi scheme. They used those Negroes as payola. You know what payola is? You got a lot of following on the internet. I can get you to act like our shit is real. And that shit was shut down. Watch JT Pocket Watchers. He got the ex-brother on there, the ex-brother on there like a deer in the headlights. He like, you say you so smart, you educated. How you so smart and educated and you don't know this shit is real? Because you depriving your people. And then the same ex-dude got on there with the goddamn Singer tank. Them Negroes went and bought graduation outfits from Amazon with a fucking green screen. And the ex-dude talk about, I got a master's degree in Christian education and a master's degree in business. Man, from ICDC College, him and the Singer tank, that shit fake as hell. Why the fuck would you do that? Why would you do that? For people can now saying you a scam artist. Why are you trying to be inferior? If you part of the Nation of Islam, don't they got their own school? And because you know that little red book, I destroy that little red book because it ain't shit but tradition. This is what our people do. Oh, I got a degree, a master's degree in Christian education and a master's degree in business. No, you don't. No, you don't. Tank don't either. Them Negroes did that. They lied. That's what Negroes do. A whole green screen and just lied to their own people. That Negro ain't got no master's degree and no goddamn Christian history and no master's degree and no business. You a lie and ain't no truth in you. It don't work like that. You will get a bachelor's degree in a business and a master's degree in business. You know, I have a bachelor's degree in business and a master's in first century history and religion. I know these people lying. But that's what we do. And then they get right back on it trying to sell you some stuff with all that digital fake shit. It's fake. All you gotta do is pull it up. All of them is fake. All of them. Then the Keys dude had the other liar, Billy Carson. That ain't even him. He's talking about he graduated from Harvard, like he got some secret knowledge. And he got his ass kicked by a low-level European. And the European ain't a scholar. That bullshit he talk about, that European wasn't nothing. Billy Carson, that dude ain't even on a level to even be speaking on nothing. But it sound heavy to Negroes. That shit can be destroyed in 1 second. And the same thing that the European was saying can be destroyed in 1.2 seconds by a scholar with the peer-reviewed scholarly research. Why are you mad at what I'm saying? If everything that I'm telling you that our own people did on the internet can be destroyed in 1.2 seconds, and you can ask them, no, you can't ask people nothing. They get mad when you ask, like them Hebrew Israelites be misquoting the scripture. When you say something and fact check it with the facts, them Negroes get mad. Like Christians say, you can't talk about my anointed. Man, you taking that out of context. Shut up. If your ass lying, we standing on it. We standing on it. We standing on it. Just like I told y'all, ain't no such thing as no Willie Lynch. It ain't in the Library of Congress. The Willie Lynch letter, it ain't one. And when Farrakhan at the Million Man March, that's where most Negroes heard of that, he made that shit up. Then what's his name? Talib Kweli made a song about the Willie Lynch. Made up. Ain't no damn Willie Lynch letter. But that's what we do. We promulgate bullshit. Just like Roots. Alex Haley plagiarized that from a European named Harold Conacher, a book called The African. The European made that shit up too. Everybody be loving Behold the Pale Horse. And they talk about, well, have you seen chapter 4, the secret treaty of Verona? Have you read it and understand it? The average Negro don't understand it. Forget Behold the Pale Horse. If he was alive, he'll shut up right now. That's what I be telling Moors, man. Go on with that. Our own people been lying. These Moors get on the internet because they think y'all stupid. Where the land at? Where all the money they collected? Where the Bitcoin? They don't know you got to be registered on the SEC. Where all that at? All that fake stuff, all that digital stuff, all that digital fake currency shit. Where it's at? I'm teaching you how to think. You can't teach nobody how to think, and you don't think. But we think pageantry means something. Hold on. Hold on a second. Yeah, I'm about to in about a couple minutes. Yep, I'm about done now. Yep, I've been telling all Moors, ask me any questions. I got about like 20 more minutes. And ain't no such thing as no sovereign citizen. That's that Roger Elvick European shit. Pull up Roger Elvick and pull up the Paradigm Group in Canada and see what happened to them. You ain't no sovereign citizen, that's an oxymoron. Somebody ask me something. We gonna clear all this shit up. And then these Moors be talking all of the white man this, the white man this. And now when they need medical attention, you want to raise money for somebody can get medical attention, to get their teeth fixed and all this shit. But the white man this, the white man this. Why you got to raise money to go get somebody medical attention? You should have your own Moorish dental office. That's why I be saying these Negroes be bums. Then they tell you not to drive with no license, while the Negro telling you that got somebody driving them around with license and insurance. Are y'all listening to me? Any questions? Come on, somebody ask me something. They be mad when the truth come out. And I don't have to say names, I'm saying all of them. These Moors be acting like, oh, Moors don't pay taxes, we tax them for the federal government. Then they try to have you file a whole bunch of taxes, Marcel Walden L. No disrespect. If he was alive, I would have talked. I told you, I met these people. When I figured all this stuff out, because I'm connected to the source, I brought the documents. I said, oh, so you, not only you got in trouble and went to prison for filing fake tax returns, you got all these old people that didn't know. You sent your people in to burn the house, so of course they're gonna make an example of you. This free information. And people be acting like, don't say nothing. This free information, man. Man, you did this shit with the feds on. You call yourself some grand sheik. You shouldn't be taking nobody in no burn the house. I never bring no bullshit to my people. I do it first and sacrifice my motherfucking self before I use my people as some fucking crash dummy, and then everybody don't want to talk about it. And you got these same people in Chicago that's teaching the shit that man taught in Chicago. That's why they some bums. That's why they temple raggedy. That's why them Negroes in there eating Oreo cookies all day. That's why them Negroes can't keep their fucking water on in they temple. See, I know this shit. It's poor science. A whole bunch of more thinking Negroes out of prison or some bums on Section 8 thinking they finna get something or overthrow the government. See, these is facts, and you can't be mad at me. It's 100. You got more than one temple in Chicago. What's the use of having more than one temple in Chicago if we are Moors? You got a temple right here. You got a temple a couple miles radius. You got a temple over here. For fucking what? For what? Because all them Negroes is splinter groups because they all think they God. Ain't that sad? You got in Chicago, in a say a 20-mile radius, you got 4 or 5 temples. Fucking for what? Excuse my candor. You see? Come on, y'all. These Moors be lying. Talk about they got some paperwork to get you out of jail. No, you're gonna go to jail. Ain't no such thing as no consular court. And please don't talk about no, what is that? It'll come to me. But that ain't shit neither. It'll come to me. These Negroes ain't nothing but paper terrorists. Any questions? Any questions? Any questions? These Negroes be lying. I don't respect no old Negro with no fez on and call himself some grand sheik. And all you doing is talking nonsense. I don't give a fuck about this person, some supreme grand sheik. I don't give a shit about that shit. I don't care about that. I deal with the mind and the movement. It's just like a Negro back in the day hating on young NBA players because they making more money now, or young rappers because they figure out how to invest in themselves and promote themselves. And you was back in the day and you a hater like they getting more money than we. Oh, I started this shit first. So what, sucker? Be glad you started something first and people took this farther. These be these old sucker ass haters because they ain't did shit and they ain't show nobody else how to get it. All them Negroes by themselves. Y'all gotta think about this. I'm not listening to no old fool with no teeth begging people to help them with some medical bills and then tell people that well, I ain't talking about that. I ain't talking about that. And holding on all these books and you talking over people because they think they stupid because all you holding is some Black Laws dictionary. Man, go on with the cap. Go on with it. People talk about, elder my ass. Elder my ass. This shit ain't nothing but a money grab. That's all it is. It's a money grab. It's poor science. Any questions? Anybody got anything they want to ask me? And like I be telling the people that's connected to me, Brother Hodge, I got a text stream with all my muftis, and I'll be sharing all these ancient books that college people be asking me, and I have them all. If I share all this stuff that I have on social media, man, people be in awe. Not Moors, not melanated, the European professors and the Masons that I deal with. They get all this research from me and they spin. Brothers don't have the information and that's why they lost, because you don't have the information. Here it is, I got the information and I'm the one that's bringing the information to us and we don't get it for pennies of the dollar. Man, it's sad as hell. And I'm saying that to my brothers that's connected to me as well. Sad as fucking hell, because ain't no way brothers don't put their money together and say, you know what, let us get this, and then you share it with your brothers. This shit be falling on deaf ears to grown men. That's why I don't want to deal with a whole bunch of melanated people no more. It's like if I got a group of 10 Negroes and I say I'm selling this book for $100 and each Negro say, well, I don't got $100. And I say, okay. And then y'all ain't smart enough to say, man, okay, well, we're going to put our money together and get this wisdom and then we'll print it and all of us can have it or I'll send it to you. Negroes ain't even smart like that. This shit is sad, y'all. Sad. And if I'm your mapping guy and I'm telling you, you need to get this and I'm offering it, I'm not just telling you, look at this book or holding up books and saying, wow, I have this information and I'm offering it to you for pennies of the dollar and you still don't get it. That show you Negroes like to watch videos and they ain't investing in themselves. Where's your home library? You ask all these Moors where your library, and if they do have one, they got all this shit from Amazon. And you done overpaid for all that shit. These are just facts. And that's why I say this is poor science. This is poor science, because right now, these bum Negroes, somebody said it to me, and I don't care if you're mad at me. He said he waiting for his income taxes to get books. You wait for your income taxes, so what you think you getting a tax return? And you don't understand you only getting a small percentage back of what they took from your ass the whole year? And then when you fill out for a job, and when you get the job, it asks you how much you want took out your taxes. This much, or this much. And you say this much because you think you're getting a tax return, and you only getting a tittle of what you gave, a small tittle. And the whole thing is to support our religious and charitable contribution of our choice, and not give Uncle Sam our money and get a tax-exempt receipt. To support our religious and charitable contribution of our choice, just like the Jews do, just like the Christians do, just like the Amish do, but it fall on deaf ears with Moors. All these Negroes do is complain and beg. But we can't pull ourselves up by our bootstraps, because all these bum Negro Moors on welfare. Your wife on welfare, you on some welfare, everything is welfare. While you go spend your money on shit in the mall and marijuana and drinks, which you can do what you want to, but nothing is important to you. You ain't dedicated, you ain't consistent, and people be getting mad. I'm seeing it. I don't have my brothers around me for years. I don't have the people that I started off with. Now, what I have now is way more Europeans and Masons and people that know me for what I'm doing in real life and college students than I have Moors. Why? Because our prophet said the European is going to be here to help you if you're a scholar and you're an elder, and I'm seeing that. It's nothing hidden. It's already been recorded, and I have it. How can something be hidden and I got it, and I'm bringing it to you? How? How can something be hidden? They lied to us. Ain't nobody lied to us. Your teachers and your preachers lied to you. The shit is right here. Everything that I have is ancient. What we talking about? Your preacher lied to you. Your teacher lied to you. Your mama, your sheep, all that stupid shit. It's all a fallacy. And nobody will be wanting to ask no questions. That's why I be saying, because y'all doing your own thing and all of them going to jail. You ain't no sovereign citizen. That's an oxymoron. You ain't finna expatriate from this de facto government. When you do that, what? You stateless. Domestic terrorist, foreign and abroad. What else do you want? The AA22 number ain't no trust fund at the end of the rainbow. The 1099 ain't nothing but a religious affidavit. You can go to the CCRD, the County Clerk Recorder of Deeds, and get that. The 1099, it's a religious affidavit, how the temple was set up. Love L, he lied to y'all. I got that paper from 2016, and how they wrote the CCRD. The CCRD was like, are y'all retarded or are you fucking stupid? This is what the CCRD responded to these goofy Negroes. In 2016, are you retarded or are you fucking stupid? And y'all know I'm telling the truth because I read the document. I shared the document with all y'all. These old refurbished Moors, so-called sheiks, they ain't doing nothing. And then they say, our prophet said be industrious. He ain't tell you to be no fucking criminal. He ain't tell you to listen to no old fool. Nobody respect that shit, man. I don't respect nobody I don't listen to. I don't care how old you are. Especially if you're an old liar that then lied with that sovereign citizenship, and people talk about you don't need no driver license to drive, and then when they get pulled over, here come your ass with no teeth come out with talking that stupid shit. Nobody don't give a damn. I know young men got their ass murdered with that bullshit. I know women that got their ass murdered with that bullshit. I know people, having meetings at their house with this Negro, and this is your land, you don't got to pay this. The lady ain't pay her bills or your utilities, got a goddamn generator in her house. The goddamn social workers took her fucking kids. Oh, we some Sharifian officer with the lady on the internet, Gail. She get her dumb ass arrested. You a Sharifian officer? That's some Ottoman Empire stupid ass shit. But you want to overthrow the government when you don't know your religious rights. We got the right not to assimilate. We got the right to use the public access, but you're not an American, so get your ass out of here. You understand you got the right to use public access. The religious rights of the indigenous people, that's our rights. But this is mine, all that stupid shit. Get arrested on TV, and these people got kids, and that's what y'all love. Talk about she's some Sharifian officer. What the fuck is you talking about? I'm a Sharifian officer. That's some Ottoman Empire shit. Don't be mad at me. You got a whole bunch of these women that go on Amazon and buy an all-white graduation uniform with a white fez and a gold tassel, act like you got some secret knowledge. Retarded lady, go sit your retarded ass down. I'm saying it just like that. You don't got no notes. And then retarded, this is monopoly shit. Oh, I got this note that you could take to the bank and cash in for money. Are you stupid? Are you stupid, black people, misnomer black people, misnomer whatever you call yourself? Come on, y'all. What we talking about? What we talking about? They know I'm telling the truth. All these people now with all these tribal ID, indigenous ID, and then you got Negroes. I told you I've been around a long time. He just fat now. Not a Negro, just fat. Light-skinned Negro. Now he just fat now. You will see them on there. He got the Europeans all mixed up with that trash too. If you hear these people talk, he talking about this passport, the stupid ass world passport that Mos Def got stuck with in the continent of Africa. You promulgating this shit. Then the man said, but you gotta be careful. This is what Mos Def got stuck with in Africa. Why in the hell would you promote some bullshit, some world passport? Nigga, just get a passport. Just get a passport with your L or Bay on it. Just like your license, you annex your L or Bay. That don't mean you know Moroccan because you annex your L and Bay. You have the right to annex your L and Bay. The House during Resolution 75, stupid Negroes. Why in the hell would you want a world passport instead of getting a passport? I'll wait. And these Negroes promoting that. You finna pay all this money to get a stupid ass world passport instead of a passport. I'll wait. This shit's stupid. And all that dude is now, he just heavy. Hair still the same. He might have the grill in his mouth. I remember when the nigga was skinny, when he was in Vegas, acting like he was in the music industry, talking that same shit. I shut that shit down. They know who I am. I ain't changed. Same person, still real. Most of these people that done got fat as hell, and they found people they got a scam team. Just like all that UCC shit. Man, nobody want to hear that shit. The only UCC that I'm gonna tell you is what? Reserving your right when you go into contracts. Everything else, man, you a willing obligor. You can't, if you go into a contract and you signed it after the fact, you ain't read it. You ain't do your due diligence. You can't renege on a contract. You should have signed it. Stupid. That's what I be telling people. When you go into a contract and then want to talk about, oh, you didn't read it. You didn't read the contract. There's no excuse of not knowing the law in the court of law. Did you read the contract? Nope. But you signed it though. Yep. Get the fuck out of my court. Excuse my candor. Excuse my candor. What up? Come on, y'all. Talk to me. These Moors in jail, I know more than Atlanta. They got some raggedy ass police car, act like they somebody. Them Negroes going to jail. That Negro called himself the president of Morocco that wrote that book. He was in jail in Arizona, hair all over the place. I'm laughing like a mug, but that's what people support. He done wrote some book with some copy and paste, some stupid shit. Talk about you the Moroccan president in the basement. Are y'all retarded? Okay, well then when Moors get in trouble, whatever, where y'all Moors consulate at? Where every Negro Moor that got in trouble, where your Moors consulate? These Negroes got court-appointed attorneys. The rise of the Moors, every one of them Negroes had court-appointed attorneys. The so-called consulate general, when he got his ass bust on the edge of the highway, court-appointed attorneys. Then they calling home, calling women, getting them caught up on the phone with that criminal shit. Because all the phone calls are recorded. I'm telling y'all. Just like with them rise of Moors, that the Negro that drove them trucks got on there talking about he make $250,000 a year driving a truck. And you that stupid to get with these Negroes, and then you could do some makeshift Moors consulate with the Negro that's in jail, the so-called Moors consulate general, telling all your information. Don't you know the judge that's using that? You got the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of law. It will be used against you. So that shit you talking on the internet with these Negroes telling the business, you should have shut up because they ain't nobody but some niggas on the internet. And he on there telling everything. He on there telling everything. That's why I told y'all, these Negroes ain't smart, they convict themselves. You ain't gotta listen to me. Before all that shit happened, the dude that drove the truck, y'all know his name, he told everything. It's all recorded. Told how they wasn't ready. So you sent these people in to burn the house. The shit is a joke. Shit is a joke. And everybody be acting like they don't know. Talk about somebody fighting for our rights. Everybody fight for my fucking rights. They ain't gonna tell you the truth. When you traveling guns, it's a certain way that gun need to be handled from different state to jurisdiction. You know this. You gotta know this. But we dealing with retardo fardos. It's like you got your army people, you the general, you the captain, and you ain't preparing your soldiers. You ain't making sure they got enough gas to make sure the tires right, make sure the ammo right, make sure the strategy right. You just out there. Man, go on with that stupid shit. I know the game. And I know court processes. I know people real names. And when you tell, it's free information. Doc number, it's called the Free Information Act. I started telling you everything. These people have set this shit up for years to get these Negroes in the burning house. And it was 2 agents. And y'all know it's the truth. You might not know. That's why I tell you, this shit is a joke. A lot of these Moors got into this science thinking, oh, I'm gonna become a Moor for I can cancel corporate debt, or I'm gonna file to get some money. That's what these Negroes got into it for. or they can wear the fez and I'm gonna stand on my square with my feet out like Darkwing Duck in court and with my hand in a certain way and I'm gonna do this and the judge gonna get up and walk away. You a fool if you think that. You a fucking fool. All these Negroes in court for traffic violations. Them Negroes ain't in court doing nothing. They in court for traffic violations. Our prophet already done the work. The world already know we Moors. All these lying Negroes got to do is update the paperwork. The Declaration of Proclamation that was done in 2012 that's telling us that we Moors. What the hell? But everybody want to act like they got this magic power and this wand and they criminals. Somebody asked me something else. I'm almost done. I got to do my lifting and I'm getting ready to go to the library again. I'm meeting some more students, getting ready to deliver some more books. I'm going to keep rocking and rolling. And until this is over, I'm going to keep rocking and rolling with my brothers and sisters. And when I'm gone, I'm gone. I don't have to announce it no more. When I'm gone, I'm gone. Because this is doing nothing for me. That's why I tell my muftis, I hope y'all sharing the stuff on y'all page, because I can care less about doing it anymore. We got our YouTube temple page and our StreamYard. I just jump on here to just have conversations. I'm not going to be sharing no more lectures, no more programmed lectures on my personal page anymore. You're going to have to subscribe to our temple and school page. And if you ain't giving a donation and I see your name on there, and you've been there millions of times, and you've been following me for years, and now you're on our platform, I'm blocking you. It's just what it is. It's just what it is. It's just what it is. And I love everybody. I love everybody. But I'm saying, with a lot of our people, this is not popular to our people. And it's popular to other nationalities. And I tell us, they study us to a T. All these ancient books that I'm showing you, the copied you. And it's still ain't falling on deaf ears. And if I'm not going to be my brothers and sisters' teacher, and I'm the other people teachers, well, I can accept that because I know who I am. I can accept that. When I come on here, when I have scheduled classes, nobody support. These same people that follow me, all these other people that ain't muftis, they don't give nothing. But if you go to church, you would give. And I say, what's wrong with giving? Or the church don't need no money. We gave corn. I don't need no fucking corn. Stop the cap. We know it takes finances to build this ministry. We in the flesh. Everything costs. And we can donate something. And if all of us donate, then we have something. All of us got to support. And we don't want to support our money away to think that's meaningless and come to me and plead yourself to the court per se and ask for free shit from me and then talk about, well, when I get my income taxes, I'm going to get some books from you. But you ain't wait to get your income taxes to smoke no fucking weed, to go to the club, to buy no fucking Jordans, to go to Applebee's to get a 2 for $20. And it ain't nothing wrong with that. But I be talking about the ones that say this is important to them. How? Especially to the ones that's Moors. And they call themselves Moors. And they don't even have a fez. All these people that say they Moors, they don't even have a fez. Because they afraid to wear the fez. They don't know what the fez is about. They think, oh, I wear the fez, the police gonna mess with me. Yeah, the police mess with sovereign citizen Negroes. I'm in Arizona, a red state. I'm fez down, turban down, she-mag down every single day. All the cops know me out here. They be like, what up, she? I be like, peace. I'm part of a classic car group with a whole bunch of officers and judges out here. They know me. I got pictures with them, all regalia. When I was in Tucson, I got picture with the mayor of Tucson. Her husband is a Cholo. He a Moor. I got a picture with her granddad. Y'all saw the picture on my page when an older gentleman got the whole Moroccan shirt on with the Moorish American flag. Y'all saw the picture with me and him when I was in Tucson. Only more out there. I used to have all these people from Morocco or misnomer Mexicans and Latino come to me with like, my brother, you know who you are. Your people need to know that they ain't Negroes. I'm like, I'm teaching them. And then the man come to my store every day just to take a picture with me and give me a hug and talk about, I just want some energy from you, my brother. I love you. These the people that support me still. But then you got these Negroes that be on my page, call themselves Moors and call me sheik. How? You ain't got nothing from your sheik. You don't got no regalia, no fez, no books, no nothing. You don't support with your finances. So what we talking about? But your wife will get her ass up and go to church, and you will support too, and get on my page and just sit like a bump on a log, and watch your wife go to church and your children go to church, and you give them your money. I love y'all, man. I'm out of here. Peace.